So this one has finished finally, and we've got two codes. And sure enough, this is P0420. As you can see, catalyst system efficiency below threshold, bank 1. So, because the mileage is 185,000 already, and on this vehicle the O2 sensors recommended to be changed around 100,000 kilometer, and given that this one gave me funny signal before when I was looking at the live data, then I'm just going to change it, that's for sure. And also, when I did my visual check, I have seen this O2 sensor is an aftermarket dodgy one. So somebody already changed it, but when you do O2 sensor, you want to put like Denso or NGK or something Japanese good quality one, and never the cheap one, because that's simply not a good idea to put cheap sensors on a vehicle. It's really not. But just to see, this is bank 1 and bank 2. The engine is cold, so let me start the engine. It doesn't even start. The O2 sensor is heated, so it should be alright. The fuel trim is not too bad actually. It's below 10, but it will increase, I'm sure. It could be some vacuum leak. Yeah, this is improving when I am pressing the accelerator pedal. Okay, bank 1 is now active. This information is not enough for us. So let me see if we have other options here. Accelerator position, we don't need that. Oh, here we go. Okay. No, we can just see the voltage here. Constant 1.2. So this is active, but it's not doing anything. I was checking the wrong sensor. Look at that. Something is definitely dodgy here. Okay. Yeah, this sensor is too slow. It's not reacting on time. It's stucking up there. Look at that, what it does. I'm going to change this one, and I'm going to change the second one as well, because in my opinion, you always need to change these things together. So both sensor is at its best, and that's how you can help for the vehicle. Now bank 1, sensor 2 is also doing something. Yeah, I think the sensor 2 is a bit better, but still, shouldn't be doing this, definitely. Okay, so what you can see here, I removed the top O2 sensor, and we decided to change both of the O2 sensor, mainly because the vehicle has like, I'm just checking the mesh inside if it has any damage, mesh of the catalytic converter. Basically the vehicle is nearly 20 years old. The lower sensor, which is after the catalytic converter, is the original one, and this top one was already changed, but it's a dodgy aftermarket one, and I think the sensors are slow and not reacting in time, so there is a delay. If there is a delay, by the time the PCM tries to change something, it's already too late, so it's just running after the fact. Now actually the top one is this one here, DOX 0351, and this comes pre-looped and specifically say not to put any grease on this top area where it does the job, and on the other side it says the Newton meter you should torque it too. And it says that it was lubricated in the factory. They put grease on it. That's why it has the cup. You remove the cup, under the cup there is grease, so it's ready to go in. You just clean the threads a little bit and that's it. Put it in. So I installed the DOX 0351 to the front, and it's a perfect fit as far as the connector goes and everything else. I used 40 Newton meter torque because it said between 35 and 45, so I chose 40 Newton meter, and this is what it is. There is a little bit of wiggle room here and here as well if somebody wants to disconnect it, so they have the space, and it's not going anywhere. And let's do the other one. So the lower one is the DOX 0326, and it's located just next to the oil filter right there. And this will be also 40 Newton meter torque, and it's greased, so you don't need to do anything. You just make sure the thread is clean and then put it in. I replaced the O2 sensor. This is how it looks. I've put a zip tie here just to make sure it's not moving around a lot. It goes all the way up to the left side of the engine, and even the length of the wire and everything is the exact one. Once again, this is the 1.5 engine. It's about 100 horsepower, I believe. And just to compare the new O2 sensor with the old ones, look at how fast they are reacting. As soon as I press the pedal, immediately they move. Immediately. They are not wandering, there's no delay. So this is the difference between old ones and new ones. And even the fuel trim, the long term is the blue and the short term is the black. You can see it's very minimum. Now it's running properly, not like before. So that means the PCM is now able to control the injection properly, and it's even improving. I'm pretty sure it will. So once again, these are the numbers. On the top you have the long term, on the bottom you have the short term. It's really the minimum. 1%, 2%, 3%, that's nothing. This engine is running nice right now.